Hi everyone, I am Avdesh God. Welcome to Section 2, Handling Data in Tableau. In this section, we will get to know about how to manage, manipulate, and bring data in the required shape, and that too, even before we start visualizing it. We will learn about live and extracts, how to create extracts, and manage the same. We will get to know more about the metadata, how to change the data type if required. Moreover, we will also have a closer look at the dimension and measures. We will learn about how to join data in Tableau, and we'll also be walking through the unions as well. We will learn the concept of data blending in Tableau, how it works, and when it is used. Finally, we will deep dive into relationships in Tableau. We will also understand on how it is different from the traditional joins. We will also touch base on the use cases wherein relationships are quite helpful. In this video, we will learn about live and extracts. In what scenario you prefer one over the other? Well, let's get started. Let us connect to one of our saved data sources, which we created in section 1. Tableau will automatically open up a new sheet as soon as it connects to this saved data source. Let us switch back to the Data Source tab. If we look closely at the top right, we can see the default connection type is live. In case of a live connection, Tableau is connected in real time to the data source. That is, any changes in the data source, such as the addition of new rows, deletion of the existing rows, or any other changes in values or metadata, will get reflected in Tableau as soon as we open or reload a published dashboard. Let us go back to our Excel-based data source and make some changes. Let us add a new row with name Z in both of the tabs. Let us also remove the first 4 rows in both of these tabs and change the age of E to 100. We will quickly save it and move back to Tableau. Remember, we will not be able to see any changes that we have just now made in our data source over here in Tableau unless or until we either reopen our workbook or reconnect to our data source or at least refresh our data source. Let us refresh it for the time being. All you need to do is hit the refresh icon from the top left in the connection pane. So the changes that we made are now visible. We have a new record now, that is Z. The first 4 records are gone and the age of E is now 100. You can also refresh the data by selecting the Refresh Data Source option from the Data drop-down in the top left. In order to convert it into an extract, all you need to do is check the Extract Radio button at the top right. Moreover, you can also choose only the selected data to be extracted based on your requirements, that is by applying the extract filters. Let us remove the record with name Z. We will edit the extract filters, add one for the name. Select the name and check exclude over here. You can also go the other way around by checking out the ones that you wish to include and by unchecking the exclude option. Let us hit OK once more. As of now, if you notice, no changes have been made to this dataset yet. Reason being, Tableau has not created the extract as of now. As soon as we move to the worksheet, Tableau will ask us where to save the extract. We can also alter the name if we want to. Let us save it. Now, Tableau has created the extract. Moreover, the extract filter has also been applied. Let us quickly drag the name from dimension to the row shelf, and we can no longer see the name Z over here. Let us now switch back to the live connection. One way is you can move back to the Data Source tab and select the Live Radio button under the Connection option. Or otherwise, you can switch back to the live connection from the worksheet itself. Let us see how. Right-click on the data source and uncheck the Use Extract option. If you notice, the double cylinder icon that was present in front of the data source name has now changed to a single cylinder icon. So a single cylinder icon in front of the data source means that it's a live connection, while a double cylinder means that it's an extract. Now again, if you want to switch back to extract, you can do it in two ways. You can either check back the use extract. In this case, Tableau will reuse the extract that we already created some time back. Or otherwise, you can recreate your extract from the data source by clicking on the Extract Data option. This will also include any changes in the data source that has happened since you last created your extract. Before recreating the extract, let us delete the record with name E from both of the tabs and save it. Let us now go back to Tableau and recreate the extract by using the Extract Data option. It will provide us with multiple options, that is, if we want to add or remove any filters. Let us remove the name filter. We'll select it and hit remove. Let us create the extract by hitting the extract option. The icon in front of the data source name has again changed to a dual cylinder, making it clear that it's an extract. Moreover, if you want to include any additional changes from your data source, if it changes after a while, you can always refresh your extract. Right-click on the data source, go to Extract and hit Refresh. You can also see the refresh history by going to Extract and selecting History. If in case you want to remove an extract, you can hit Remove present under the Extract option. Remember, after Tableau 10.5, Tableau extracts are saved as .hyper files, and before 10.5, it was saved as .tde files. Before wrapping up this video, let us go through what extracts are and how it is saved and when to use it. In a nutshell, extract is an optimized copy of your original data source created by the Tableau data engine. Any changes made to your extract will not affect the underlying data source. Extract utilize the column-based storage approach, wherein each column in the dataset is stored in continuous memory location. And this is quite helpful in pretty fast aggregations as compared to the row-based storage. In brief, extracts are much more faster than a live connection if your data source infrastructure is not that sound. For example, if you are connected to a flat file such as an Excel or a CSV or a non-optimized RDBMS as well, but a well-optimized database with indexing might be as fast as the Tableau data engine. At the other extreme, an extract created by the Tableau data engine might be slow than the big cluster of machines that you may find with large data warehousing solutions such as Teradata, Greenplum, etc. In this video, you learned about live and extracts in Tableau, how to create and manage the same. In the next video, we will learn about governing metadata.